How do you know if you're healed? How can you tell if you've really moved on? How do you know if you're fully recovered? This is such a good question. I would say healing looks like taking what has happened to you, the things that were said, the things that were done that were really damaging, and putting them in their correct box, having those things be in their correct place in your life, which is in the past, and they are not constantly negatively impressing your life now, today. To be fully healed may not even be something that's possible on this side of heaven, I guess you could say. We're always going to have a scar. We're always going to have a place where if somebody says something or does something, it could trigger that nerve and bring you back to that place, and you remember and you're like, oh my gosh. And you feel that, and that's okay. I think there's a healthy place for that, and that's normal. But then not allowing that to be where you camp, where you live, and that's like your everyday. It should be to where you're so busy focused on the good of your life now, like you're free of that person. That person should hopefully no longer be able to harm you. And if they are, they should not be a predominant force in your life. They shouldn't be somebody that's constantly in your life continuing that. It should be to where you're seeing the good, the blessings of your life now. And you have goals. You have aspirations. You've got things you've got to do. And that is what you're focusing on. And you're not letting those things hinder that. You're not letting those things be an excuse not to achieve those goals. You're not letting those be burdens that you're still carrying in order to not accomplish what you need to accomplish for today. To be healed, it will take time, but at the same time, time doesn't heal all wounds. Time isn't enough. There has to be an active mindset that's changed. There has to be a place that you go to in your mind where you don't give it power anymore, where you don't allow it to continue to be your main focus when you wake up in the morning, when you go to bed at night, whenever anything negative happens in your life. Then you're remembering that the harm that was done to you, the damage that that person did to you. We can't live there. We can't stay there. Then it still has power over us. Let's shift the focus from what's been done to us. It doesn't justify what they did to us, okay? It doesn't make it right. It doesn't excuse it. That still has a place, but allow that place to be your stepping stone for your future. Allow that place to be, how can you overcome? Not how can it pull you back and drown you, but how can you master it? We have so much more mental power than we give ourselves credit for. We just don't tap into it. But it really is like a muscle. The more you use it, the more natural it will become. That takes work, but it absolutely can be accomplished. It's like going to the gym for your mind, you know? Instead of remembering and constantly thinking and allowing those thoughts to fester of how this person did that or said that or the damage that it caused. And that damage is real. Allow it to become a springboard into, oh yeah, well, watch how strong I can actually become. There's so much potential for you to grow and to become an incredible human being. What that person did to you shouldn't have a say in that. Remembering the things that were done that are damaging, there is a place for that. It's not like we just shove it under the rug and stay quiet and we never ever talk about it and we just pretend like it never happened. There is a way to have a healthy balance where if something's brought up, you can talk about it. You can talk about it with a smile on your face because you know you're over it. It doesn't have power over you anymore. You know that's in the past, and that's the old you that was dealing with that. And now you're into the new. You've stepped into the new you, the powerful you, the strong you, the confident you. Moving on is possible because you are the one writing your story. You're the one who gets to decide. When we hold on to bitterness, when we cling to the things that were done to us and we're like, no, but what they did was wrong, it doesn't hurt that person at all. You might think that you're hurting them, but you're only hurting yourself. When you're releasing that and you're saying, I don't even have time to think about that. I don't even have time to give that mental energy because I've got amazing things on my list for things to do today because I've got an amazing agenda. We're designed to move forward. We're designed to pick up what we're supposed to pick up and to let go what is no longer ours to carry. So pick up your future, pick up your dreams, pick up who you want to be and make goals to get there. Healing can take work, but that means that it's available. It means it's accomplishable, like it's something that we can do, we can work towards. I hope that this has been a message of hope for you because I believe in you. I believe in your ability to not allow the past to define your future. And if you do, to allow it to be a stepping stone for good, not hold you back. If you feel like you need help in this area, coaching can be an excellent tool for you. You can click on the link in the description below to go to my website. You can book a sample session with me. Let's move forward together. Moving on is possible. Moving on, that's what we're made to do.